So we have got Archmage Ronan who said, have you tried any professions in FF14? I recently tried fishing and spent 3 weeks only fishing, trying to catch all 1,181 fish in the game. Unfortunately, it's a very simple answer. No. I really want to because people talk it up big to me, but Matt, have you got a bit more crafting experience in the FF?
Crafting a decent amount because, well, to be fair, I got them up to like 30 odd being reasonable and doing, normal crafting as it was as God intended, going down the crafting stuff, doing love quests, etc. And then I found out about Ishgardian Restoration, which was the system they added in Shadowbringers at some point, which is about rebuilding damaged part of Ishgard and restoring it to eventually be used as a player housing area, including its whole leaderboard system, a bunch of unique events, a unique area called the Diadem where you could go and gather, including cloud fishing, mining, botany, stuff like that. But then I basically spent, this was a couple weeks ago, I spent a while going just completely insane, brain dead, crafting to get all of my crafters and gatherers up to 50. And that was really fun. But it was mostly figuring out what average ideal step, what ideal series of button presses would get me the highest quality craft for the specific item I needed to turn in, which gave me a massive amount of XP. Assigning that to a macro, and then hitting the craft button, hitting the macro, scrolling to it every 30 seconds, coming back, doing it again until I'd filled my inventory, and did that for all the things. So it's really, really interesting how much gameplay there is in crafting. A lot of it is like you can just go look up a macro which has stats. Like if you have these stats, this macro will work for you. So you can kind of look it up because it's based on like largely deterministic. You've got 10 steps on an item before it runs out of durability. So how much can you increase its quality and its progress to get the progress to 100% and the quality up high to roll it into high quality? Or the unique thing about the Guardian stuff is the quality isn't about a binary high quality, normal quality. It's about the collectability, I think it's called. The collectability, which is a unique value that, if it goes up, if you make this item, you get X XP. If you make it this high quality level, or like this level of collectability, which is a sliding scale, you get 2x XP, and then you get like 3x XP if you do it perfectly. So it's really in depth, really interesting, and you go super. It's obscene how much you can have fun with it. But fishing in particular is fucking mental. It is actually mental because you've got weather conditions, you've got time conditions, you've got what specific bait you want to use, you've got just fucking tons of little things that change up. And like this person said, there's 1,181 fish. And you can go collect them all and fill up your fishing log, but a lot of them are hidden in sneaky places or require very specific conditions. So crafting is really fucking good. Also in Ishgard, you get Sky Builder scripts, which you trade for unique rewards for doing this specific event. Also, there's things called, Fetes.
Yeah.
They have ones in this restoration area, which is called the Firmament, and they're called Fetes, which is literally just, it's FET instead of FAT, and they're kind of the same, but they're fun activities where you're like, what's the one? You're picking a big Moogle plushie and running it down to the other end of the street and dropping it in the box, trying to do it fast enough. So it's full of like really interesting stuff. The whole basically crafting is not a mini game; it's a whole activity, whole part of the game.
So I hear, and God damn it, I only have so many hours in the day. Oh, I've got to play Nier Automata. I've got to do MSQ. Yep. It's too much. It's too much. And I mean, can you imagine a situation where FF stuff's going as good as it is, and Endwalker is perhaps as good as we hope it is?
Yep.
And then, WoW 10.0 somehow manages not to shit the bed and is actually good.
Wild.
And then, this whole weird trend of there's too many video games to play that are good, and also you're on Game Pass, so you have access to like half of them. How are we... How the hell are we going to play games?
It's fucked, like.
Yeah.
But it was, that's
obviously a compliment to FF.
Yeah, Shinobi 50502, whoever is the person who's very Shinobi 602, the guy who's very popular on the old video game discourse Twitter circles for kind of the sim vein as Nibble and Daniel Ahmad for posting a load of stuff all the time. He posted an image earlier today, which is, even if half of these get delayed, 2022 is looking absolutely ridiculous. And he's posted, that's 36 very interesting and good looking games from 2022, including the likes of Redfall, Forspoken, the Destiny 2 expansion, Plaguefall Requiem, Starfield, Splatoon 3, the Avatar game, Pragmata, Breath of the Wild 2, Salt and Sacrifice, replaced.
No.
Elden Ring, of course.
Why are you listing a bunch of things I want to enjoy, but it feels like torture?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
To be fair, Elden Ring, have you seen any of the preview stuff from today?
No.
Fuck me. It, like, they were only able to show screenshots, no footage, but I read the Eurogamer read-up, or the read-up?
Write-up,
They read the write-up of it, and I was like, this sounds exactly like you expect from, hello, we made Dark Souls, but we took extremely long, and we're significantly more ambitious, and it's technically not a Dark Souls. It seems fucking incredible. It seems genuinely incredible.
Man.
Can't fucking wait. Can't fucking wait.
Oh, yeah. Wow. So, FF crafting. Need to do that. I'll do the other things first, and then I'll properly hop in with crafting.